Alright, this is Andrew with Jordan Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Provo. We are at 585 East Sagewood Ave. We have the camera pushed out to the city connection. On the camera, it's going to show 102 feet on the screen rather, but that's my camera, and so it's actually probably 20 feet further than that or so. You'll notice that it gets to zero before we're all the way back. So this first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. It looked like a good connection point there from what I could tell. This looks like transite pipe so far, based on kind of that white color that it has. A little bit of an offset there where the pipes have slipped a little bit, enough that it has a little bit of a lip. Waste could potentially get caught on that, which can create a blockage, but ooh, that one's a little worse. Same thing there. The only way to fix an offset is to dig it up and do a spot repair, which at that distance could be out in the road. You would need to have a drain specialist come and locate it. They can use sonar to locate those individual defects. The one thing I noticed as I pushed the camera out is that I was pushing my camera through a lot of water, which is an indication that you have poor grade. You don't want to have standing water because that indicates that the line is flat or has a belly. Only way to fix that is to dig it up and re-slope it. No amount of cleaning will fix bad grade. So here we go. Enough that it's covering my camera head, so it's not incredibly long, but it is there. Alright, next thing we're looking at, another offset. Looks like it transitioned from transite to cast iron. As you can tell, cast iron gets real rough and rusty. Waste can get caught on cast iron, and that can lead to a blockage and a backup. I would definitely recommend getting the insurance on this line. That way they can help offset the cost when it does need to be replaced fully, or if you have a more substantial repair. Not ideal that you have that offset. A couple things. First, I mentioned that waste can get caught. The other thing is that when those pipes move apart, it makes it easier for water and waste to get through there, which can cause it to settle more in that area. Pretty flaky looking cast iron. You could have it picoted, P-I-C-O-T-E, picote. That's where they clean it with like a chain cutter, and that makes it a lot smoother again. I've not seen a substantial amount of roots. Looks like you might have a little bit of a root there, but nothing too significant. For the age, I would say somewhat average looking line. Still not ideal that you do have some flat spots, some offsets, pretty rough looking cast iron. Alright, now we're coming up the roof stack, so it does hit zero, but roof stack is 20 feet or so. So the length of this line from the top of the roof out was roughly 120 feet, give or take. So again, nothing was actively backing up now, but you do have several things that could be better. And as a result, it's more likely to have issues in the future. You could be proactive and make repairs now to prevent bigger issues or backups, At a minimum, I'd recommend getting the insurance on the line. But you do have some things that could be very costly if you do choose to have them repaired now. I'm going to end this recording.